All right, so we got our queen in the mail today. She came to the post office and me and the girls just went to go pick her up. She came with some attendants. I got one that was marked this time because Jeremy and I are still a little new at it, so we feel a little bit more comfortable if she's marked so we can find her. When you're looking at thousands of bees and you're kind of a beginner, it's easy to just not be able to see her. So I'm going to get her installed in our hive because we've lost the queen that was in there some way or another. I'm not really sure how. She was either a low performer, she might have left to swarm. I don't really know. So I'm just going to go ahead and get the smoker lit up. This has kind of been a fine art. It's easy to get it lit, but not necessarily easy to keep it smoking. So I'm kind of working on my technique a little bit. You kind of want to start a fire, but you don't really want it burning all out. But you don't want it to burn up. So I try to get the fire going on the inside. And see, it goes out pretty quickly. So that's what we're trying to work on, getting a little technique down for that. With Grandma watching the kids while I do the bees. I'm videoing.
I was gonna go bring down some gloves real quick.
Gloves for what?
She keeps going like this. She doesn't like her hands. Or something.
Oh.
Dad got me some gloves. Wait up.
All right, so I'll make sure that this is working pretty good before I even take her out there. It's nothing worse than already getting dressed up, putting it on, and then getting out there just to find that your smoker is no good. Some people don't even really use a smoker that much, but as a newbie, I do. Jeremy is not here right now, so I'm going to do it by myself, which I'm okay with, but the last time I did the bees, I got bit about 12 times, but it was my fault. I was not wearing the proper gear. So today I have my long pants on, tucking in my pants into my boots, and I didn't have boots on last time either. And so my smoker, I'm still, see, it died out. Definitely not going out there with it like this. So I have some pretty good hay or pine straw in there. It's just really hard to keep it going. Sometimes I flip it upside down so it could get to the back. I think that's going to be good. All right, in the meantime, so there's two ends. The first end is just got a plug in it. And I don't want to take that out because then it'll allow the bee and the queen and her attendants to come out. So what I'm going to do is on this end, you see there's this white waxy looking thing. It's candy, bee candy. And there's a little plug that I'm going to pull out. It's a little cork. Now that gives the bees in the hive and the ones on the inside access to eat their way out. This will happen over 3 or 4 days. And in the meantime, they'll be able to communicate through the screen with the bees that are already in the hive. We don't want them to just stick the bees in there, let them go. The other bees might kill them because they're considering them intruders. All right, so hopefully you can see the queen in there pretty good. She's marked yellow, which means she's a 2022 bee. The queen bees are color coded. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get suited up. a lot easier when you have somebody helping you, but I'm good. Thanks, Mom. My mom overheard me. But it's got pretty big loops, so it's really nice and easy. And then one zip up all the way. Gotta always make sure you go all the way up. Don't want to leave any crevice. I don't think I should have a problem today. Very nice weather. But the bees are a little on the defensive side because they don't have a queen. So their temperament is a little bit different. They're kind of in defense mode. Alright, so make sure I have that good. Hive tool. And I like to use this to pull the frame out so I don't squish any bees. I have my smoker, which is doing fantastic. My gloves. These gloves are a little bit big. I'm going to have to buy a smaller pair. I think we're ready to go. So, we're gonna. Yep. Grandma's there watching in case I get attacked. she's very very well prepared. She has afterbite in case I get bit. And just by approaching, it's looking pretty interesting. Everybody's pretty active. I'm not entirely sure why. I don't really like it. They seem pretty upset already, which means that I'm gonna make sure I have enough smoke. I'm gonna go load up my smoker. They're pretty active right now. I'm not entirely sure why, so I'll be right back. This smoker makes me crazy. basically just squeezed it on into the wax that's already there. And now it's going to be a bigger gap than normal, but and I just dropped her. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out one of these other frames, which doesn't really have anything on it. So I'll just leave that for now. Then I can make room for the queen. So a little more space than we would normally have, but this will give her a chance to